Okay, so this Should You Summon is going to be coming out a little bit later. I'm sorry, it's not the usual, Should You Summon Knights of Blood 0. This video would have came out yesterday because I always like to try to post my Should You Summons a day before. But GS, the dev team, kind of screwed up a little bit in terms of the maintenance because I thought the maintenance was happening tonight. So I was going to post this video tonight, but it happened yesterday and it's fine. Perfectly okay. So maybe some of you guys haven't summoned. Maybe some of you have not given into the hype yet, and you want to see what I have to say about this banner. Now, I want to say first is that this banner is, I think, one of the easiest for someone to just determine that they should summon or not. And overall, I really do like this banner. Now, there is one thing I don't like about this banner, which seems to be a theme with anything to do with Juno. And that is the fact that you cannot pity any unit on this banner. This happened last time whenever Juno was here, and it's happening again right now. I don't know why they're doing this, but this seems to be a constant theme with Juno, so who knows? This may be how it is going forward with any banner with Juno on it. So if you don't know what this banner is going to be featuring, if you've been living under a rock, this banner will feature Juno, Vox, Berwick, Rosetta, Duke, Leon, Berwick, Swick, or let me say my bad, Thetis, Reveria, and that's actually it. Wow, that's all the Blood Knights? I don't know why I thought there were more. Before we get any further in the video, let me say this. If you're not subscribed yet, you should subscribe to the channel. 40% of you guys are not subscribed to the channel, and it only takes 2 seconds. Because hey, if you subscribe, you don't have to keep typing in my name on the search bar 24/7 to try to watch my video. It just pops up in your sub box. So hey man, why not save yourself some time and click that subscribe button. But yes, that is every single Blood Knight in the game, all on one banner. So you can imagine the amount of hype the community had whenever they did see this banner. Also, another thing to mention with this is that this banner does have an ALK summon. It's not a 10k ALK, it's a 5k ALK, but it's there. I feel like a lot of people, this is just an instant summon. Like, there's not really much for me to talk about. If you don't know what any of the Blood Knights do and you're brand new to the game, pretty much this banner is like a top tier banner if you ever looked at a tier list. Vox, one of the best units in the entire game. He's 100% crit buffer, kind of like a jack of all trades, does a lot. Of Juno, which is one of the best like attacker support unit hybrids that we have in the entire game, extremely good. Berwick, which is just disgusting. The man just does hella damage. He's very self-sufficient, buffs your team like crazy. He can also be an archgener as well. Really good stuff overall. Rosetta actually recently just got buffed, so her stats are actually a lot higher than what they used to be. Also is a really good archgen for your team. She is type B archgen, however, so you cannot run her and Juno on the same team. I wish you could. My god, dude, I really wish you could. Duke actually got buffed recently too, and he is a really good breaker now. I don't think he's broken, but he is very solid. Leon is just... dude, don't even try to make this unit work. I've tried multiple times, just don't. Swick is actually one of the best physical damage buffers in the game if you don't have Sistina. If you have Sistina, then Sistina's just the better Swick. But if you don't have her, then absolutely Swick is perfectly fine to be used. Still one of the best units in the game in terms of physical damage buffing. And then Reveria's seen some better days, I'm not gonna lie to you. She has seen some better days, but she still does some damage, man. Do not just blow her off like, oh, she's trash. I'm telling you, if you really want to make this unit work, you can still make her work, and she does some freaking DPS. So yeah, there's really not a negative to this banner. A lot of these units are really good, but I'm gonna try to offer you some guidance, I guess, some insight into whether or not you should summon, or if you should, stay on the back line, or maybe just skip this banner. I'm not gonna do what I usually do, where I say, free to play, new players, whatever the case may be. If you're new to the game, or if you are missing pretty much any of these units, or if you're missing all of them, this banner is an absolute summon. There's really no reason you shouldn't summon on this banner. If you're missing the Blood Knights and you need Vox, you need Berwick, you need Juno, whatever the case may be, summon on this banner. Any one of them is gonna make your account so much stronger. As far as everybody else who's played the game, we have Blood Knights, you know what I'm saying? I think it really switches to what you prefer as a player more so than whether or not you should summon. So for example, let's just say you're somebody who has Swick, you're someone that has Berwick, you're someone that has Vox, and you're also someone that has Thetis, right? So you have 4 of the Blood Knights on the banner, but you kind of want Juno. Then I think it's more of a personal preference thing, is that if you really want Juno, then go for it. Of course, the more Blood Knights that you have, I think this banner loses a lot of value, even if you're trying to go for Juno specifically, just because you have a higher chance of getting a dupe. Juno, I've been using her a lot more recently because I'm actually making a video on her in a few days talking about some stuff, and Juno is really freaking good. I'm not gonna lie to you, she's extremely strong, tons of archgen, really good damage if you're able to build the team right. I don't think Juno is the be-all end-all unit like how some people may make her out to be. I think there's a lot of units that you can use in Juno's place. So if you are trying to summon or go really hard on this banner, but you have most of the other Blood Knights, just know that you probably already have someone that can kind of be used in Juno's place. Like for example, the alternative to Juno that is a lot slower, but it is an alternative, is actually Dcelia. Dcelia may be slower than Juno. She may not be able to instantly give you that crazy arch-gen right off the bat, but Dcelia is going to be able to hit hard, and then once she's going, she's gone. A lot of like normal content that you're going to be doing, like events, giant bosses, stuff like that, if they're not like raids or mines or an ultra luck trial, then you really don't need to be using Dcelia whatsoever. It's kind of overkill, and she's just going to slow you down in a lot of situations. As for Juno, she's going to be able to speed you up. So yeah, if you already have some of the Blood Knights, comes down to whether you want Juno or if you want other units that are on the banner. Like with the example I gave where I said that you have pretty much, majority of the male Blood Knights. Let's say you may want Rosetta, but you also want a chance of getting, Juno. Then yeah, this banner would also be good. It really comes down to trying to have multiple goals and not just one. Because if you have multiple, you have a higher chance of walking away with something good and, not being upset if you walk away with nothing. That's kind of like the entire idea I have behind this banner, is going it with multiple goals. But of course, if you're dead set on getting Juno, hey, I wish you the best of luck. If you're someone more like me though, I have every single Blood Knight that's on this banner apart from Rosetta, and I actually did want to get Rosetta to make content with her, and I did try to do a multi, but I really ain't gonna go any deeper than that because I'll just wait for another banner or a forever summon to come out, in a few months to really try to go for her again. So I think for people like that, this banner is an absolute skip because there's really no value in this banner. If you have every single unit on this banner, especially the main ones being like Vox, Juno, Berwick, and Thetis, then there's really no point in summoning on the banner. You can just skip it and just keep summoning on Kill la Kill or wait for the next banner to come out. But if you're missing any of these units, or you're missing Juno, you're missing that Vox, missing the key top tier units, whatever the case may be, then absolutely no questions asked, summon on this banner. That's gonna be it. If you're gonna be summoning on this banner, I wish you the best of luck. I know this banner is insane, it's crazy, over the top. Best thing I can tell you guys, make sure you're going in with multiple goals. Try to set multiple goals so you don't get too upset if you don't pull Juno, whoever the case may be. Because if you're gonna be trying to spend 1,500 crystals on this, then just know you won't be able to pity Juno. It's not gonna work like that. Unfortunately, I wish it did, but I don't know. Every time they release Juno on global, they always do this. So having multiple goals in mind is good. If you're missing a lot of the Blood Knights, I think this is actually an insane banner, like I mentioned before. Go crazy on it, but hey man, wish you all the best of luck, Godspeed to every single one of you. If you're gonna be spending money, hope you don't have to go too far in with the credit card or the debit card, whatever the case may be, man. Hey, take care of yourself, make sure you got your bills paid before you do some shit like that. Thank you all for coming out again. It's been your boy Pete. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for more. And last but not least, man, you guys already know, don't forget to drink water.